Hi all, it's been a while since I've put any videos out on the Focus, so I thought I'd do a bit of a montage of where we're up to now, and then hopefully get some more in-depth videos out as we're getting a bit nearer to the completion. So this was just the car when we first picked it up. Unbelievably, it still had a valid MOT on it, and you'll see as you go along and the absolute state it was structurally. So we just pulled the engine and gearbox out, suspension, etc., to take it back to what was ultimately just about a bare shell, really. So when we got the car, we knew that the seals were bad, the arches were bad, so we to strip the underside to get full access to everything and assess what actually needed changing, renewing and repairing. So we completely stripped everything off the underside, and so you had the interior etc. out as well. It was back to almost a bare shell, other than the wiring looms which were left in. So this was the seals. As I said earlier, the car still had a valid MOT on it when we picked it up, and the rot was quite extensive along both sides, passenger side more so. So the rot was right the way through the outer seal to the structure behind, and parts of the inner seal as well in places. The back end towards the rear arches seem to have suffered the most. This is the driver's side inner structure after we've tidied it up, cleaned it up. That actually wasn't too bad at all. Cleaned up quite nicely, and was all dinitrolled and then edge primered. Another very brief update on the Focus. Made some progress. Not been out here very much to get me anything, but got a new seal on to the rear arch here. All of that cleaned up, absolutely lovely. Underneath, standard 3-door seals up to the back, where it obviously flares for the rear arch. Got the worst of this chopped out now. Chassis rails cleaned up just to make sure we're all sound, and all these edges to cut out and make good. They'll come out ready to go. The arch itself actually is still solid. It's a bit scabby on the top. Cleaned up, and coat of this dinitrol. It's the first time we're using it, but it seemed absolutely incredible. It works really well. It's a really nice finish to carry on forwards. That's where we are now. So the passenger side fared quite a lot worse than the drivers. quite extensive rock going all the way through and into the inner sill as well. Everything has been cut out and made good. We're on with the left hand side now, passenger side here in the UK. So this is significantly worse this side. There's basically 3 levels of structure, the bottom of which are completely rotted away in the centre section of it. So the outer sections have had to be cut off to get access behind them. So they've they've now been removed. All the rot has all been cut out. What's remaining has been dinitrolled. So it probably looks worse on camera than what it actually is, because it's still sound. It just looks a bit scabby. So this is now going to be cleaned up once again, dinitrolled again. Then we've made up new sections for what was missing, put those in, and then put the fronts back over, and then the outer sill on top. So everything we could do, we took down to bare metals, the driver's side, inner wheel arch. Cleaned up really nicely, all of that was absolutely solid still. So this was all taken back to bare and dinitrolled, etch primed, and ultimately epoxied as well. Same on the other side, everything was taken back to bare steel again, apart from the areas of the factory stone chip, which actually was still really good, so we left that in place. Everything else was taken back to bare steel, again dinitrol treated, etch primed and epoxy. So the whole of the underside has been treated, epoxy primered, and then full colour coat on it as well. We did think about doing the same as the factory and missing the main floor pan, but for the sake of it, done the whole thing in colour, and it's all full colour and fully lacquered as well. So the engine bay was stripped except for the wiring looms and everything left on the bulkhead. Bulkhead was in perfect condition still, so it didn't seem worth disturbing all the insulation. So the rest of the engine bay was taken back to bare. It was in really good condition underneath paint, so it was epoxy primered and then painted and lacquered fully again. So basically everything was either replaced or refurbished. So fuel filling neck, etc. was all sandblasted, epoxy primered, painted. All the brackets, all the bolts have all been stripped, re-zinced. Fuel tank straps were sandblasted, primered, painted, etc. Subframes front and rear are new. The original ones were way too far gone. And this is basically where we're up to now, is we're just refitting everything on the underside. Everything is ready to go. It's either new or refurbished.